Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Ross Benjamin, SPR contributor, and today we're going to give you a quick pitching report for a couple of games. How you doing this morning, Ross?
I'm doing very well, Dex. I hope the same is for you.
I'm doing quite well, as a matter of fact. All right, let's start getting into the pitchers for this one. It's going to be between the Royals and the Indians. Now, the Royals are giving the okay up to southpaw Daniel Duffy, a guy we pretty much haven't heard much about, but he's actually going red hot for the moment. As for the Indians, they're going to be sending out their own red-hot pitcher in Carlos Carrasco, another one of these guys that we really don't speak much about. What can you tell us about these guys' performances so far, Ross?
Well, Daniel Duffy has gone a very profitable 6-1 in his last 7 starts against the money line with a stellar 2.08 ERA. So, yes, that does qualify as being hot, Dex. And the Indians, Carlos Carrasco, as you call it, has seen 7 of his last 8 starts stay under the total while posting an excellent 1.29 ERA and compiling just shy of an 8-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Carrasco has actually allowed just 1 earned run or less in 7 of his last 8 starts, Dex. Both of these guys are red hot right now.
All right, so that must have been not easy at all to actually take an advantage between one of these guys, but, you know, who are you going to give it to?
Well, the Royals have a lot riding on tonight's game, Dex, and the Indians are still in contention for an American League wild card berth, although they're a long shot at this point. Both of these starting pitchers are red hot, like we alluded to, entering tonight. I like this one to be an old-fashioned pitcher's duel and have a lean toward making a wager on going under the total in this game.
All right, low-scoring event. Good stuff on that one. Now let's look at the Giants and the Dodgers. All right, my man, so I bet the Giants clubhouse must be pretty damn happy after acquiring Jake Peavy in the trade earlier this season, don't you think?
Well, I agree now. And hindsight is always 20/20, Dex. Peavy was shaky for the majority of the first 4 months of the season, but boy, has he turned the corner dramatically in recent starts. He's gone 4-0 against the money in his last 4 with a microscopic 0.69 ERA, and he's 6-1 against the money in his last 7 with an excellent 1.15 ERA. So this guy is starting to really resemble the pitcher that we saw down the stretch for the Boston Red Sox last season.
All right, now let me ask you about this. Now, while I was going over your article, you actually spoke about Dan Herrera of the Dodgers, and it kind of felt like he didn't inspire much trust in you. Now, is that a fair assessment?
That's a pretty fair assessment. Look, let's start with the good part for Herrera. He's been dominating in his last 3 starts at Dodger Stadium. In those 3 starts, he's gone 3-0 against the money with an excellent 0.90 ERA and compiling better than an 8-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. However, regardless of how well he's pitched at home in recent starts, this guy has a track history of inconsistency in recent seasons, and I just don't trust him from a handicapping perspective, Dex.
All right, so taking that into account, who do you think would be the best lean in this case then?
We'll make this short and sweet. I like Jake Peavy of the Giants over Dan Herrera of the Dodgers.
Well, Peavy must be making everybody happy then. All right, my man. Thank you very much for all the input, and we'll talk some more baseball tomorrow.
I look forward to it, Dex. Thank you again for having me.
It's always a pleasure to have you here. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.